Okay, hi, my name is Dillon Mehmi and I'm a film student in my final year at film school. I've always liked films. It wasn't until lockdown that I started watching loads of films, like 3-4 films a day sometimes, and I was watching more films, watching films that I'd wanted to watch for a long time. Then I started writing reviews on Letterboxd, initially started on IMDb, then I moved over to Letterboxd, and still to this day write lots of reviews, and it was the review writing which got me into film school, because I didn't really have I didn't study film at college or anything, but because of my reviews I wrote for the films, it inspired me to send an application to the film school, and luckily I got in. The specific job I want in the industry would be as a production designer, or just to work in the art department as a whole. But I love the production design aspect of films. It's the part of films that I'm specialising in at university. I find it the most interesting, and it's to me the most important part of a film. Like you can have like the greatest script and the best actors, but if your production design is off and it doesn't look right, it will really take away from the immersion of the film. Like obviously the script has to be good in order for it to be a good film and everything, but I feel like the production design is quite overlooked, especially on surface level, because without a good production design, like the film's not gonna hit the same. With my personal equipment, I've used my personal camera, which is a Sony ZV-E10, which is like a vlog camera, but I use that for personal films whenever I'm making anything on my own at home, and that's good. I use that and just a cheap tripod which I brought online, and a little clip-on mic, which altogether it like gives me everything I need in order to make little short films at home with just me as the crew member. In the future, I do hope to work in the film industry. I would love to be a production designer in some sort of way, whether that be freelance or whether that be as a part of a production company, and working on multiple different films. But we'll see where the future takes me, I guess. Okay, one thing I learned from university, which I wasn't really expecting, was things aren't always as it seems. Like I went into university, I guess as everybody initially goes into university quite optimistic and thinking, this is going to be the greatest thing, but it might not always turn out like that. I'm not saying I've had a bad experience at university. I've enjoyed every minute of it, but when I went into starting the first year, I thought I had an idea of where I wanted to take my learning, like in what I wanted to specialise in, but when I went and specialised in that, which was cinematography, for example, I just didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it at all. So I guess, I don't know, it taught me to just not be fully set on something when you've not tried all the options that are available to you, I guess.